Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is November 1st, 2024. Man, the year is flying by, isn't it? We're already into November and heading into the busiest time of the year, right? We find ourselves wrapped up in all kinds of events and activities. And I thought that summer was crazy busy. And I keep thinking, I'll get into November and things will slow down. And then I remember, nope, everything picks up from there. About February, all the planning starts for summer again. So it really doesn't really slow down. There's about a 2-week window in February, I think I get to slow down. How about you? Is there a time period where you get to slow down, where you get to take a deep breath and say, I got nothing planned for the next 2 weeks? Wouldn't that be nice? Well, I'm talking about this because this is also the time of year where people come back into our lives. People that we love dearly, people that have been an influence in our lives, whether for the good or for the bad, they've been an influence in our lives, and we cherish those relationships, don't we? We have those opportunities to interact, but there are some people that every time we see them, if we're not in a safe place to meet with them, we find ourselves falling back into old patterns. And while we may be going into the situation really strong, and while we're there, we're really strong, it's in our head, and within days or weeks, it's beat us down to the point where we're struggling with old thoughts, old actions, old things. Maybe it's the friends you used to hang out with at the bar, or someone who has been a dear Christian friend but has fallen away, and you want to love them where they're at, and so you go hang out with them with what they're doing, which is a safe thing, but because they're in a dark place, days or weeks later, you find yourself in a dark place yourself. Because that spirit pervades through. It's not the activity that was the problem. It's the spirit that you interact with. Today we're looking at Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10 and 11, and also 14 and 15. All the verses in between are important, but I want to really press this point home. My son, if a sinner entices you, don't be persuaded. If they say, come with us. If they say, verse 14, throw in your lot with us and we will share our money. My son, don't travel that road with them or set foot on their path, because their feet run towards trouble and they hurry to commit murder. You see, the reality is, if we really do love those people and they come to us and they say, hey, we need you, we need to spend time with you, we want to interact with you again, we love you and we cherish that time we've had and we miss you, that's good. But here's the thing, you need to protect yourself. You don't throw your lot in with them. You tell them to throw their lot in with you. I had a friend come to me and tell me that one of our dear friends has reached out and wants to hang out with him. I love that, because this is a dear friend that we've all been praying for a long time that has gone down a dark path. But I had to remind him that the reality is you can't go hang out with him. You have to invite him to come hang out with you. And here's the thing, guys. If we're loving, we're going to tell him why. I can't go hang out with you because the last time I did, I relapsed. I want to spend time with you, but you've got to come hang out with me. We've got to do it safe, or I can't do it at all. Don't put yourself into their position where their spirit can transpose itself on you. Bring them into your realm so that your spirit can transpose itself onto them. See, it really does work that way. So here's the thing. This year, you've got a lot of stuff that's going to come your way. You're going to have opportunities where things are going to be negative. They're going to be difficult. If you can't go without the negative spirit attaching itself to you, don't go. It feels mean. It feels horrible. It feels like we're being unloving. But the reality is, if we tell them why, we're actually being loving. That's what a loving God does, is he says, I won't come with you. You have to come with me. That's what Jesus did. That's what God did. That's what we need to do. We're going into a season where it can be really dangerous. And I want you to be pre-warned. It's November 1st, guys. And it starts with Proverbs chapter 1. The warning is there. Read it for yourself. And then go out and make good choices today. You are loving when you set boundaries. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.